Okay, I like Pinky.
I am not the brain. Did you see Pinky and the Brain?
Yes, I watched it before school every morning.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Maddox watches GTA 5 videos.
Oh, that's fun.
It is fun. He loves it. And it's
I can't I can't
uh,
get her to stay still to my side.
well, she can not be in the picture. That's fine.
No, it has to be. It's Halloween.
Good. This is our Halloween episode. If you're not already listening, I'm not sure when we'll start it, but probably a little bit before this because that was all gold. But yes, this is our Halloween spectacular, and we're joined by our two lovely skeletons. They're beautiful, just like our wives. And
Sheila?
yes, I love spooky season. Yes, hi Sheila. And I think we're going with Pinky for this one. Um, but yeah, if you're listening to us, you need to check out our TikTok and YouTube channels, which Nick, our social media expert, has so wonderfully set up for us. So thank you, Nick. You're amazing.
Yes, the Hoochie Daddy TikTok and Hoochie Daddy's YouTube.
By the way, so I
And maybe
know,
Reels. I don't know yet.
yes, and cheers. I got my ghosty cup too. Tick clink.
Mm.
Um, but yes. Oh yes, yes. Well, yes. Reels and shorts and the whole thing, and very excited about that. And so yes, yes. Now you can listen and watch all the magic as it goes down.
Do both if you can.
Well, yes, and I do see
Listen,
that.
do it on every platform.
Well, yes, all the platforms, and I love your Frankenstein. I see some Frankenstein stuff behind you. That's wonderful. Do you have a favorite monster?
Never really did the monster stuff, but I do
Okay.
love the Nightmare Before Christmas. Excellent
Yes.
Halloween slash Christmas movie.
Can I give you a very hot, bold take? I've never seen the movie.
Yes, that makes me sad.
Does it make you sad?
Next time we come over, we're watching it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
we have to watch it next time we're over there.
Okay. I kind of know the gist, but I just I don't think I was allowed to watch it as oh no, I got such sad eyes. I'm so sorry, Hannah.
I was very
I
disappointed in you.
Well, that just means that you guys get to relive or
Think you're
just
thinking of the wrong movie.
uh-oh. Are we thinking Nightmare Before Christmas? That's a Halloween.
No, Hannah assumes I'm wrong in anything that I say.
Well, that
No, he
just can't.
always gets Nightmare Before Christmas and The Corpse Bride mixed up.
I
I
have
know
not
what I'm talking
seen
about.
that one either.
What's the plot of The Nightmare Before Christmas?
He's the mayor of Halloween Town, and he wants to turn it into Christmas Town.
That is true. He agrees.
What it is.
Thank you, Pinky. So yes, I'm
I
very
recant
excited to
my
watch
sin.
this movie. And is
Yes, it
that
is a
a
great one.
do you because you can watch well yeah, it's a Christmas and Halloween movie. Just you can watch it either time.
All year. It's a great movie, anytime.
All year. So I think do you have a okay, so do you have your Halloween costume picked out?
I think me and Silas are going to do Mario and Luigi,
I love
but
it.
we've not got our costumes yet
Okay.
because that's what we do.
Well, yes.
But yeah, that's what we've decided on. What are y'all doing? K-pop?
Oh my gosh, I wish we were doing K-pop. I would, my goodness. Which guy do I be? Which girl do I be? There's so many good people to choose from. But Charlie is doing or maybe doing a K she may be not Rumi. Hang on. Zoe. She's gonna be Zoe. She's got a Zoe costume.
Okay.
So she's super excited about that. But me and the lovely missus are going to be Bob and Linda from Bob's Burgers. We already have our
I love
costume,
that.
and I'm going to shave my beard just to leave the mustache. So for many episodes, probably we'll have
Yeah.
me in a mustache, and I'm super excited because I like to bring that back every. Well, I guess every because last year, well, no, last year I looked stupid because I shaved my entire beard because I was
Yeah, you went
Wayne
clean
from
shaven
Wayne
last
World,
year.
and I just hate it. I hate it so much. But so yes, I'm gonna have the mustache and the apron, and Rachel's got all her stuff, the wig, and it's gonna be great. I'm super excited.
No, Halloween's gonna be super fun. We get to go to my brother and sister-in-laws every year and do trick or treat in their neighborhood. And Silas does 3 or 4 houses before he loses the excitement, and then I just have to pull him around in a wagon to get him to do it.
So
So
I
that's gonna
know
be
that
a great
neighborhood,
time.
it's pretty hilly, right? Like, is it hard to like once he gets tired to like pull him up the hills and all that stuff?
Yeah, he just randomly starts to get tired about the time we get to the massive mountain that we
Yep.
have to
Well,
climb in there.
yeah. I've had enough. I think if you could just pull me the rest of the way, that'd be great.
Yeah, we
So
just pull him house to house and he'll just hop out and run up to the door and come back and then we pull him again.
do you eat any of his candy once he goes to bed? Or when he gets back to the house, you're like, I'm gonna eat some of this.
He doesn't love Twix, and that's my
Okay.
favorite, so
Mm,
I ate all of the Twix.
I love the Twix. I go right now. I'm into the nerd cluster. So if I see those, I'm gonna grab the little packs and eat 2 to 17 packs of those. So really hoping
Yeah,
for a
Hannah's
lot of
big into
those.
the nerd clusters.
Yeah. Yeah, Twix is always good if you're going chocolate, but I mean, I don't know why anybody would want to eat chocolate. I think that's kind of, hey, shush over there, chocolate. Um,
Everything that we have said so far in this podcast,
yes.
Hannah is mad at.
Oh no. Well, it's something that we can unpack the next time we see each other, while watching Nightmare Before Christmas for the first time, all of us together as a group.
Yes, I've never seen it. You've never seen it.
Good. Our
It's
kids
gonna
have
be
not
perfect.
seen it as well, so I guess that makes sense since they haven't seen it either. But yes, yes, very Christian kids, and that is why I have my pumpkin hat on. And um,
Excellent.
okay, do you have a favorite costume that you have ever worn for Halloween? You're like, I went all out. This was amazing. Or have you just like not? Are you like Jim and you're like, I don't do these silly costume things?
No, we like doing costumes. The one I liked, I was a Sully from Monsters Inc. a couple of years ago. That was a good
Ooh,
one.
that's a good one.
I remember the most disappointed I've ever been. I think it's the first costume I can remember
Hmm.
is I was Batman one time as a child,
Yes.
but then I tried to like ride my bike with my Batman costume on and my cape got stuck in the chain and
No.
just got holes ripped all in it and I was pretty disappointed at that because that was before we even trick or treated and that
Oh
just
no.
ruined the whole thing.
Well, yeah, the I thought you were gonna say like, yeah, like the cave got in the wheels. I almost, like I got jerked back, like I broke my arm and leg, and you're like, no, I just my costume's ruined. It's just,
No, no, no death. It just was a ruined costume and a ruined Halloween. Just awful.
I that is the worst though as a kid. Like if like because Halloween's a big deal, and like I didn't get to go trick or treating a lot. So like a couple times that I went trick or treating, if something terrible happened, then yeah, like the nights for like I've been looking forward to this for so long, and now all the fun is gone, and this is a terrible, terrible thing. Terrible thing.
Did you not get to trick or treat because you're Christian and Halloween is of the devil?
Yes, this is true, and we have talked about it on the previous episodes. But yes, the Southern gospelness does not tend to lend itself to Nightmare Before Christmases or trick or treating. It's always the what was it the trunk or treat for sure. That was a big deal. And the fall festival thing that they would have at the or like the
Hmm.
oh yes, oh my gosh, did you ever do? Thank you, shout out producer. She's so sweet and beautiful. Did you ever do the Tribulation Trail for Halloween at churches
Yes.
and how
Yes,
awful
that's
and scary as like a I mean, I think like
just
I
super traumatic.
well, yes, like I don't know how old I was, but like super young. Like Maddox is 6, Silas is 6. Like I'm very certain that I went at that age or younger, and it was just like it was always the same. Like the people, the teenager. There was one teenager who was like trying to live godly, but he was hanging out with the wrong friends, and they're like, you don't need to do that,
Mm.
come to church, and he's like, no, I want to go hang out with these cool kids who are drinking and smoking and driving fast. And then he gets in the car, and they're like, they're all drunk, and then like this car gets horribly demolished, and they're like, he's like, oh, I went to church, so I'm saved. And he's like, no, you hung out with these rowdy teenagers who drink and smoke, so you are going to hell. And then I remember like demons and devils would like come up on stage and drag this person screaming to the,
No,
choir
it was
room.
super scary. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know how old I was, but I was young enough to not know that we're doing an event.
Oh,
And
yes.
so I was just, and like they had like rubber bullets, I think,
Oh,
and like guns and stuff. So they'd be going off and I'm like, I'm
I,
getting shot tonight. Like that's what's
yes,
happening.
yes, yes. No, the tribulation. Yeah, I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but that was I mean, I guess it did its job, and like it scared you into as a small child to like, oh man, like I don't I don't want to do this. Why, like, this is why we're not trick or treating. This is pretty
I've
traumatic.
gotten saved after 2 or 3 tribulation
Well,
trails.
you have to just to make sure that the first one, took. You gotta just cover all your bases. Um, but yeah, I think one of the weirdest years that I trick or treated, it was when I think it was like a couple years ago because Andrew wanted to be um he wanted to be Luigi, but specifically he was super in it's probably like I don't know, it was a couple years ago, but he was super into Luigi's Mansion. So like Rachel made him like the backpack, like the that sucked up all the things, and like he was Luigi, and everybody like, oh yeah, like that's who you are. But he made me and Rachel dress up as characters too, and I had there was this one character called Guigi who's just like a slime version of Luigi. So I had to paint myself green, all like my face, my hair, green clothes, green shoe, like everything. And then like the first, like one of the houses was like, oh, like Luigi, like that's super cool. And they looked at me and they're like, oh, are you Luigi's dad? And I was like, no. And then I had to like explain who this like random character from this game that like not a lot of people played, I don't think. And then like what at the end of the night, it was like our one of the last houses. It was like I guess just like a nerd family, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, Luigi's Mansion! Oh, Luigi! Hey!" And I was like, "Oh yeah!" Like one person knows who I am, so that was a win. But also very, but everyone's like, "Who are you? What are you doing? Why are you?" And it's like
It
it's dark.
just kills the mood when you've got to explain your costume over and
Yep,
over
just
again.
over and over again. That is it's but yeah, last year we were Wayne and Garth from Wayne's World, so everybody like I think got that pretty easily because we
Yeah.
that was and
Yeah,
I
y'all
think
nailed that one.
what were you guys last year?
What did we do last year?
A
What was
ghost,
Simon?
a witch, and a mummy.
Oh yeah, we just were a ghost, a witch, and a mummy last year.
Because we
Well,
saw something.
three scary things on our spooky.
That was Yeah, that was the basic thing. Like we just let him pick every year and he
Yeah.
just was like, I want to be spooky. And we were like, what's spooky? And he's like, a witch, a ghost, and a mummy. And we're like,
Well,
oh, all right.
there we go. I love that so
When he
much.
was really little, it might have been his
It
first
is pretty.
Halloween, and we went as Jurassic Park.
Yes.
So I was Dr. Grant, and Hannah
Hmm.
was Dr. Sadler, and Silas was a small dinosaur.
Oh my gosh.
But I also didn't want to shave because,
Yeah,
you know,
I know.
I look silly.
Yeah, I.
So I didn't really look like Dr. Grant, and so I was just wearing khakis and a little bandana.
That's the best. You're like, I'm not dressed up. I'm just wearing khakis.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
my
just in
gosh.
khakis carrying this dinosaur.
Yes. So that does remind me of a really funny Halloween story. I think it was me and Rachel's first Halloween together when we were dating, and she was working at the general store and in Dahlonega, and so like they like passed out candy on the square kind of thing. So I was like, so me and Rachel were going as the Scooby Doo characters because their dog Rusty looked like Scooby Doo, so like he came with us, and we were like, the mystery van people, and oh, she was Daphne. Yes, you were Daphne. I was Shaggy,
Yes.
and Chris was Fred. So like we were all like clearly like all together like as the Scoot like we looked like the Scooby Doo people, and they were like, oh, like they went down there like, oh, that's Scooby, and that's Daphne, and then like someone looked at Chris and they were like, oh, why didn't you dress up? And he was like, oh, I'm Fred, and like clearly he was like with us, and it was just so we're like, how did you? I guess maybe they just thought that that's what he was wearing on Halloween that night. I guess that he didn't dress up, but
Well, Chris isn't cool. We know this.
right, yes, because of all the not coolness. But no, that was
Chris, if you're listening, we do think that you're cool. This is
well, of
a
course,
throwback to when our family told me and Hannah we were ruining the family because we invited you, Josh, to be in our wedding,
me,
and we
yes,
were accused of doing it because we thought Chris wasn't cool.
right. No, Chris is very
So
cool,
shout out the
and
family for ruining that.
shout out to family.
Shout out
That
the
was a
family.
nice little. Oh,
Shut up.
our producer,
Okay, I'm having to show you us dressed
please.
up as Jurassic Park because Hannah wants everyone to
Hey,
know.
wait, you have a beard though. You're just
I
wearing
do. I am
khakis.
not Dr. Grant. I'm just
Y'all
wearing
look
khakis and a hat.
khakis and a hat. Shout out khakis. So, oh,
Sheila.
okay. One thing that I wanted to touch on before we end whenever, but one thing it was born. This idea was born in a cornfield, and I think it's one of the best ideas we've ever had on this podcast. And the show is called Hoochie Daddy Season, and we're getting into hoodie and shorts weather. So
Yes.
I'm not sure what the official date is yet, like when it officially becomes hoodie daddy season. But that date is coming because me and you both love to wear hoodies and shorts. February.
Hoodie and shorts is the best season.
Yes. So it will. So we are in hoochie daddy season still. It is not transferred to hoodie daddy season, but then there will be a big reveal once hoodie daddy season is over. It is now hoochie daddy season. So just something to look forward to. We'll come up with an official date to let everybody know, but mark your calendars for sure. It's going to be big.
I think it's probably right after the first day that we're hanging out outside, and I'm just like,
Ooh,
it's a little chilly out, huh?
well, I think you've already had that because in the cornfield, if I remember, you were dressed to the nines in your pants in the cornfield. And
Well, that was Google's fault. I
I
asked
agree.
Google when we woke up that morning, like, hey, what's the weather? And she said it's 62 and rainy. And I was like, it's not raining right now. And Google was like, it's raining and it's 60
It's
degrees.
right.
I was like, all right, sweatpants
Well,
season's here.
yeah, it's here.
And then it was 9,000 degrees in the cornfield.
Well, it was I do feel really bad that Grayson decided to have a shindig in a cornfield right after you had just uh, an injury that to your poor ankle and foot, and the ground could not have been more uneven, and it had like slightly rained because Google said it did, so maybe a little slippery and just jagged holes everywhere. And I couldn't get out of that cornfield, but luckily Rachel and Andrew saved us. So shout out them. But yeah, that was I don't know how are you doing? Because I felt terrible because the ground was terrible.
I'm doing on the mend. The
Good.
toe's pretty bruised up because I just broke my toe doing a TikTok challenge the other day.
Yeah.
So that's, it's healing now, but I am pretty disappointed that Grayson didn't even like ask me
No.
my opinions on doing the corn maze with my
Right.
ankle. Like she should think of my arthritis when she's making plans for her birthdays, and she
That is
just
true.
doesn't. Just very
So,
selfish.
because that was day before, and then the next day was the cornfield. So I guess going forward on the day that we're scheduled to do anything, I'll just give you a call and just have her, ask how your foot is,
Yeah,
and
at
that way,
least just kind of run it by, and I'll be like, I
just a
won't do
check in,
TikTok challenges then.
just a pop in. That's fine. Yeah. So
Yeah.
if Grace was like, do whatever you want, what would you have done with your horribly bruised toe? What would have been ideal for Nick?
I think probably just like sit somewhere and drink all day. Sounds
That
like an amazing party for a 3-year-old.
I don't think she would have minded that at all. Which, by the way, she does love her Barbie Play-Doh set. She has played with it every day since we've opened it, like yesterday or the day before. She loves it.
Well, that is great news.
Play-Doh's not drinking yet.
Yeah, is the Play-Doh not ruined yet?
No, well, I mean, that is the Play-Doh. Shout out Play-Doh, but I Grayson likes to open it and then just play with it for 3 seconds, and then I'm like, all right, let's. She's like, I'm done with that, and then I'm like, well, we got all this out, and she's like, I'm not putting it back. And then I'm like, well, we need to because it'll dry out. She's like, I don't care. If it dries out, you'll buy me more. So I don't understand the
Yeah, you'll
problem.
get new Play-Doh when I'm ready to play
Right.
again.
Because, and I'm like, well, how do you know you're going to get new? She's like, you will buy. You don't want to hear the wrath that will come if you don't buy me new Play Doh. Um, so shout out us as parents. We're doing great. Um, so yeah, we go through a lot of Play Doh, but she loves it. So it's okay.
We made 7 pounds of it a couple of weeks ago because Silas found a recipe online and we went through that and it just was so much Play-Doh. And then it dried out and we just have just a giant softball sized rock of Play-Doh.
So is it,
He
so
hasn't.
it's all hard.
Yeah.
Like, is it Play Doh consistency still?
It was for that first night that we played with it, kind of a
And
little sticky, but
yeah,
got the job done. But yeah, it's just a
yeah.
dried out mess now.
It's a dried out mess.
We can't throw it away though, because it's special to him.
Well, yeah, you can't. No, no, don't throw that away. Absolutely not. That is going. I think that's mantle worthy. You know what? Bring it over. We'll put it on our mantle, and he can just look at. Well, maybe like break it in half. Keep half there, half there. We could do a divorce situation. You get it every other
I
weekend.
love that.
Okay, I like that. Let's do that. We'll ask Silas in the morning. Is he?
I don't know. I feel like whichever half we leave over there is going to be the one that he actually wanted, and he will miss it really bad.
I do. I think I do feel. I just realized like when the last time y'all came over, and I was super excited or super proud of myself. So I was like, oh my gosh, I found a game that they can both play, and it's great. They're gonna love it. There's not like this is gonna be great. And so I was like, guys, you gotta play this game. You're gonna love it. And then I didn't know that you can't play two players on like the Xbox, like the whatever like the Game Pass. Like you can't do two players because if you want two
Yeah,
players,
yeah,
you need to
yeah.
get two accounts. And so I was like, guys, both of you are going to be able to play at the same time. It's going to be great. And then I was like, oh, it took me like 20 minutes to realize that you can't. And I was like, I'm so sorry. We're going to have to take turns on this. And and they were like, they weren't happy, but they did really well. But Maddox was like, are you
I
kidding
think
me?
that's actually been working out better. They do a
Oh,
lot better now when they're taking turns instead of trying to
okay.
kill each other in a game.
So my stupidity is just led to a great moment that really we don't need to mess with at all.
Just a happy little accident.
Just a little happy shout out Bob Ross. R.I.P. We love
Shout
you.
out Bob Ross.
Shout out Bob Ross. I do love your TikToks that you send of the Bob Ross and it's the AI stuff and it's just
Oh, they're so good.
the unhinged Bob Ross. It's which I don't know how
Yeah,
that
just him dropping F-bombs and
yes. Like how I don't know how, like I guess there's programs that do, but that's crazy that you can just be like, yeah. So it's someone like, hey, I want a video, and I want a video of Bob Ross just saying horrible, horrible things, and they're like, "I got you," like, and then it just does it, and just like then it's just out there. It's crazy that we live in that day
No,
and
I
age.
saw an amazing one the other day where he's doing a little painting and he's like,
Mhm.
and we're just gonna have a little smoke go up here, and then it pans out and you see that he's painting a helicopter crash, and then he like looks over to the side and Kobe is just standing there looking at it like why are you doing this?
Wow, it's so. I think what's funny is the Jetsons was like, "Hey, this is what the year, like, I don't know what year the Jetsons is, but like, I don't think it's like that far off." And it's like we have a like flying car, like no, but they're like, "Hey, we can do these. We're gonna do these weird videos and just that's just kind of our thing." And we say a lot of, and like,
Yeah.
we elect felons and like we're just not to Jetsons level. And that makes me sad. That makes me very sad.
Shout out Donald J. Trump.
Shout out.
Oh,
He is
just
a,
No.
electing felons.
I can't remember if it's 33 or 34, but it's in the 30s and it's a lot of felonies. And that is a fact.
He's also a big fan of AI videos.
He is. That was something. That was that was crazy. So,
Great
yes,
man.
great man. Just wonderful. But yeah, that is speaking, I guess how it all ties together is we started the show, started talking about Halloween and spooky things, and then we end it with probably the spookiest thing of all. And that's probably the most fitting end to this wonderful Halloween spooktacular and the first annual Halloween spooktacular. So I think it was christened
Yes.
well with our lovely ladies here. And shout out Halloween and shout out spooky things. And I can't wait to watch The Nightmare Before Christmas for the first time.
And to all the Christians out there who are wondering, yes, your children can have candy on Halloween. They won't be possessed.
That's true. And if you don't celebrate Halloween and you just want to like, kind of hang out, maybe dress up, have a couple sweets, then, that's that's okay too.
Yeah, you don't have to do Halloween, just costume, trick or treat. That's
Costume,
all.
yeah, costume trick or treat. So shout out everyone who does or doesn't trick or treat. We love you all, and Halloween is the best. And Nick, you are the best as well as Halloween. And thank you for a wonderful evening.
Love you, bro.
Love you, bro. Cheers and
Happy Halloween, everybody.
happy Halloween. Oh,
And uh,
and scene. Clink.
see.
End of episode. Stop recording.